I got to tell you, while the Gulf Coast oil spill hasn't hit the shore just yet, it already is taking a terrific toll on marine life. CNN's David Mattingly went out into the Gulf to get a look.
Boat captains in port told us where to find it. An ugly reddish-brown wave of oil. A bumpy 2-hour ride later, it was impossible to miss.
Okay. Finally, here we are 15 miles out. We've slowed down. The seas are still pretty rough, as you can see, but I don't know if you can see it or not. But just right here in front of us, it looks almost like a red, muddy line through the water. That is the oil.
National Wildlife Federation President Larry Schweiger believes the impact on wildlife is inevitable.
You can see it's been treated, so it's breaking up and it's dispersing into the water column.
It looks like pea-sized blobs in the water, millions of them, all the way down.
Okay, I'm going to grab a towel here. This stuff is rubbing up against the side of the boat. There it is. That's what's in the water. That's sticking to the side of the boat right there. If this is doing this to the boat, what is it going to do to anything that lives in this water?
It's going to be very, very hard on the fish and shellfish.
And the oil seems to go on forever.
Over here, as far as the eye can see, there is like a red line of that oil going right across the Gulf of Mexico. It is endless.
And as bad as it looked, it was about to get worse.
This is something we didn't expect to see. This is a sea turtle. It's right here in the water. It's right near the top. It's swimming right in the middle of all that oily mess out there. We're going to try and get as close as we can.
And he's having trouble. That's why he's doing that. He should not be doing it.
He's clearly in distress. The turtle has to come up for air.
The turtle's coming up for air, and when it does, it's gulping the surface and it's picking up that oil that's floating on the surface.
So it's taking it into its body.
So it's taking it into its body, and of course, if you're drinking oil, it's not good for the digestive system. So he's in distress.
It seemed to be having breathing problems. After a few moments, it disappeared into the reddish, oily muck.
Okay, we're about to take off. Didn't want to leave without getting a souvenir. There it is, the Gulf of Mexico oil spill. That's just one leading band of it. You can see how it's floating to the top and how nasty it is. And all of this is going that way, back towards shore.
Okay, very quickly, let me do this here. Let's go to the live pictures. Do we have those from Port Fourchon on the coast of Louisiana? Terrific. This is the giant container, the container dome that will be leaving port shortly. And here's the plan. The plan is to lower that container some 5,000 feet into the water off the coast of Louisiana, Chad, right?
It looks like they cut the bottom off of a milk carton. And now they're going to put the milk carton over a hose and try to get all that stuff. But it's going to work because the oil is going to float to the top of that box, and they're going to vacuum it off.
Okay, fingers crossed. We needed to work. We really needed to work.
It better work.
All right, Chad's back at the top of the hour. Let's take a break here in the CNN Newsroom.